Hi, I'm back doing an energy reading for Leo. We're asking Spirit what's going on with Leo. What is up? What is going on? Leo placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you're new here, my readings are intuitive. I read the energies of masculine and feminine. My readings are not gender nor sexuality specific. All right. Messages. What's going on with Leo? I'm hearing sunrise. Somebody may be in strife or sadness. It's giving joy comes in the morning. Sunrise. Sacred. Hawthorn. Sacred. I'm hearing testimony. Let's see which one I'm clarify with. What is this in the physical? This sacred. This testimony. It's giving root chakra for Leo here. What is this in the 3D? For Leo placements. This sacred hawthorn berry. I am getting testimony. Now I'm hearing common. Please let me testify. You accuse me of it. You accuse me of it. So I'm getting sacred when I was intuitively getting testimony from this sacred. I was getting like, you know, when you're testifying like spirituality, religious, however you do you, right? I'm not necessarily religious, but it was giving me kind of like a church vibe, like this my testimony. And then that just brought me to, but then I'm getting testifying in court with common song. But then I'm just thinking about testimony and how sometimes you try to testify or do your testimony in, say, for instance, a church, and depending on what your testimony is, they try to silence you. So in the physical, we got rest and rejuvenation, Leo. This is what's going on due to your testimony, whatever you've been through, right? It's sacred. It served its purpose. You ain't mad. You ain't bitter. There was a lot of lessons learned. It's giving root chakra. A lot of things you had to learn, undo, deal with, and just accept. Really is to do with your bloodline here. We got 4 equating to stability. That is to do with the root chakra, right? Security and stability. But then we also have this hawthorn berry, this red, representing root chakra here. I feel like due to your testimony, and I'm hearing a recent testimony, 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 years, you are in rest and rejuvenation, right? And it's just you're treating yourself, your time, your energy, the space you share with people, who you allow in, sacred. It's very sacred. You ain't just fucking with anybody, right? With that being said, it's positive movement forward here. Some more red, some more root chakra, right? This is freeing up a lot of karma in your bloodline, right? Because you did the work by learning the lesson, right? Your testimony, right? Some of the shit you would have preferred to skip that you went through, but that you finally got it, right? And it may not have been a continuous cycle. It may have just been a season, right? But it was to do to your blood relatives, right? Known and unknown, right? And then we have sacral chakra, element of water, inner child, creativity. This is where the parental wounds lie. Feminine energy, right? Some of this that you've been through could have been heavily due to your mother's energy, her side of the family. But when we talk about sacral chakra, you inherit the wounds of the parents, both of them. So with that being said, it could have been things you got from them that was unresolved in them. They got unresolved from their parents, and now, you know, you push through it. You push through it. What's the outcome? So this is what's going on. You're resting right now. And you valuing your peace more than anything. Which is what is this closing out for Leo placements and what's going on? And I mean, you're valuing your peace more. It could seem a little unorthodox. Not to say that Leo is unpeaceful, but Leo can be dramatic, right? The sign, not all Leos, right? But they can be, or you can be prone to dramatics. But it's just like you, it's just like, I don't have time for none of this. It's just like, no, if this ain't making me feel good, if this is disturbing my peace, my rest, my mind, my body and spirit. It's given 666. You could have been seeing that 666. That's mind, body and spirit. You're not with it. You've done a lot of sacrificing, and you realize your worth, your power, your abilities, whatever it is. And you're in this energy, healing, you know, facing this energy. Defend. Now everybody want answers though. You've changed. Why don't you do this anymore? Why haven't you done that? You don't do that no more? What's wrong with that? Nobody said nothing wrong with it. It just ain't worth your time, or it ain't even something about worth. You just don't want to do it anymore. But now I'm hearing like justify. Oh, okay. So earlier we were talking about testimony, and I feel like part of the rest, or all of the rest, is due to your testimony. Trials and tribulations you've been through and inherited, Leo. But then when I was hearing come and testify in court, and now I'm hearing like justify, right? There, with this defend, closing out your energy, a lot of people want answers of why you changed, why you moved different. You know, you feel like you on the stand, right? But the thing is, this channel is for adults, right? So everybody grown. You do what the fuck it is you want to do. You can give an explanation. You could defend yourself. You could, you know, and somebody could be demanding answers. Usually when it's something like that, where somebody is demanding answers, a lot of times it's family or a parent. But you don't need to justify your actions to anybody or anything or any situation. And you don't need to you know, feel like you're on a stand, because they can't make you feel like that. You can only feel like that if you feel like all these questions coming at you, and you got to answer them. And if it is presented to you like, you know, an intervention, and you at the center and they're surrounding you, questioning you, right? Plead the motherfucking fifth. It's your life, and you can do what the hell you want with it. It's best to do what the hell you want with it and what serves you, and not live for nobody else, because that's how you end up losing yourself. All right. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and comments.